Ever heard something that made you spill your tea, roll your eyes, or plain laugh out loud? Welcome to Say What Now TV, your place for daily content on tongue-slipping, mind-bending social issues and trending topics around the world. Be amazed, get annoyed, be entertained. Welcome to another episode of Say What Now TV. Today's episode takes us down under to the island of New Zealand. The government of New Zealand sent shockwaves through the political atmosphere when they announced vaccine mandates and government lockdowns on Tuesday, November 9, 2021. The vaccine mandate states that 40% of all New Zealand workers will need to get fully vaccinated against the virus or risk losing their jobs. The new mandate is coming from a previous mandate that indicated mandatory vaccination for at least 15% of workers. These workers included teachers and healthcare professionals. The increased target of 40% mandatory vaccination for all workers came days after the government's announcement of a 90% target for persons aged 12 years and over as a requirement to end the cycle of lockdowns in the country. As part of the plan to end lockdowns, the government advised that persons visiting high-traffic businesses will be required to show vaccine passports to prove they have received the vaccine. The announcement triggered some of the existing and rapidly growing connections between New Zealand's anti-vaccine mandate movement and overseas groups that share a common stance via social media. Thousands took to the streets in outrage in the vicinity of the Parliament building known as Beehive. As much as 2,000 protesters gathered at the gates and entranceways, which had to be closed off. Security forces quickly ramped up efforts to contain the rapidly growing and unmasked crowd. Traffic came to a screeching halt as protesters filled the streets. The police worked assiduously to divert traffic and exercise crowd control. Persons held placards and signs detesting the vaccine mandate, and the common message was the freedom to choose. One protester stated, and I quote, "I will not be coerced and I will not be forced into taking something I don't want in my body." End of quote. The demonstration has been described as peaceful, but there was a case of a security officer being bitten by a protester. Although the crowd maintained physical restraints during the protest, they were liberal in the use of slogans and signage with violent insinuations. The threshold set by the government is said to be higher than that of other countries and is receiving strong resistance from people looking to maintain their jobs without being forced to take the jab. Globally, New Zealand is among countries with the lowest number of reported cases and deaths associated with the pandemic, where less than 8,000 cases have been reported and 32 related deaths. The protests caught the government off guard as they have enjoyed high levels of public support in their campaigns towards containing the spread of the virus. Despite the large turnout, the Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern stated, and I quote, "What we saw today was not representative of the vast bulk of New Zealanders." Share your views in the comments below and be sure to like, share and subscribe. Also check out another episode of Say What Now TV. Do you have a burning issue that would shock or entertain our viewers? Share your scoop at saywhatnowtv10@gmail.com.